Hey y'all, Cameron here. I'm in the early access event for the Lord of the Rings set. Thanks to Wizards of the Coast for putting me in that thing. And I've been playing Lord of the Rings Draft all day. This is a set that in print is going straight to Modern, and I think on Arena is going straight to Alchemy, or, it's skipping Standard, basically. It's weird. I've drafted it several times today. I've had some decks that have done extremely well, and I've had some decks that have done very poorly. And I've played about the same all the way through, although it's been really interesting to play against a bunch of streamers who I'd never really play against because, they are grinding all day long, and I don't do that. So it's pretty interesting just to see how it's going and play against a bunch of people and styles that I normally probably wouldn't play against, and kind of to be content a little bit for other people. I'm a warm body in the room in some ways to do it, but I like playing Magic, and I like writing about Magic, and I like talking about Magic. So I thought I'd record a video here for you to check out what's up in this set. I think it's really fun. I think two things you're going to see immediately if you aren't familiar with it already, and I think I'm putting this up the night that I'm playing this, so a few hours from now. But a couple things that are very clear to me. One is individual card quality is very important. There are some cards that are very good and difficult to deal with, period. Maybe that's not too different from normal Magic stuff at this point, but it is notable to me. And the other thing is that highly synergistic decks, decks where 6 or 7 cards all really flow into one another, those things are important too. I will also tell you that I've played with this card and it's not good, or at least it wasn't good for me. I've played lots of color pairs at this point. I've done all kinds of different stuff. I like the food deck. It's the one that seems the most interesting to me. You make food tokens and you give them to halflings, basically. You get things like this. 2 creatures get +2/+1. They're eating all that delicious food. Second breakfast. But let's check out our cards. We've got Faramir, which is a 2-color card. Beginning of your end step, choose an opponent. At the beginning of that player's next end step, you draw a card if they didn't attack you that turn. Otherwise, create 3/1/1 white human soldier tokens. Well, that seems pretty good. Most people are going to attack you in a 1v1 format, but if they did, you get 3/1/1s. So that seems pretty good. Normally, I would not first pick a 2-color card, but that's pretty good. Other cool cards in here, the Kingfisher, the Flamesmith, those are neat, but I'm going to speculate on this. I truly don't know if I haven't seen anyone play it, and I haven't played against it, so we'll see. We'll gum up the board and get a bunch of cards and or tokens. White blue, that this color combination here has a draw additional cards thing going on. So the second card you draw, stuff like that. There are a couple cards that trigger off of that, so that might be interesting. I like that art. I like that little halfling there with that big old orc. When the sheriff enters the battlefield, you may sacrifice a token. If you do, exile target creature an opponent controls. Okay, that's pretty neat. It's got 2/2 with vigilance. That would mean we need to get some food tokens. Hobbit Sting is really cool. X damage to target creature, where X is the number of creatures you control. So these 1/1 tokens are really beneficial for both of these. This Bilbo Retired Burglar card is wild looking. This evil ass looking Bilbo, but I don't think that's what I'm into playing. So of the cards that I'm interested in here, Claim the Precious is also really good. Just straight up murder, not an instant speed. But let's do this. I'll speculate on something interesting. Okay, well, this is fun. I like getting multiple multicolor cards. Pippin, the Pip Man himself, Vigilance in Ward 1. Another target creature you control gains protection of the card type of your choice until end of turn. So you can tap this thing, give protection from creatures, and swing in all day with your biggest boy. That seems pretty good to me. Pelargir Survivor is really cool. It is a mana tapper, but for instants and sorceries. I've seen many of these cards played today to good effect. This card is actually really, really good in a way that I was unprepared for. Whenever a creature an opponent controls dies, Gimli, counter if kills, deals 1 damage to that creature's controller. Turns out when you're playing a red deck, you're killing a lot of creatures. And you get to scry 1 here with Elrond. This is my number 2 card. If Pippin weren't here, but I want to play with this. I think this is cool. And we've already got some cards in these colors. So I don't know if this is objectively good or bad or not, but I think that card seems cool. In our colors, we got lots of stuff. That Kingfisher is great. A 2/1 flyer, when it dies, draw a card seems really good. I've had a lot of luck with this card. Part of the reason for that is that this set has the Tempted by the Ring mechanic. I'll show that off when it matters later. This 2/2 for Vigilance is neat. Oh, this is okay. Put a 1/1 counter on target creature with power X. So the bigger the creature gets, the more expensive this gets. But to put it on a 1/1, it's just 1. Although this, basically you're paying 3 mana to put a 1/1 counter on something if it's a 1/1. So it's a high cost. 1/1 soldier token. So a 3/3 and a 1/1. Let's do this. Now there was another card that procs off of drawing extra cards here, but we don't actually have. We got one way to draw an extra card, and that's it so far. So we actually got a token thingy going on right now. So I'm going to go with that. But maybe that was the wrong choice. Scry 1, this Limbus thing is actually pretty good. It's a food token that draws a card and scries 1. That's good for some of these white-blue cards. Took Reaper, I got hit with really hard earlier. I lost a few games I've never thought I would lose due to just turn 2, turn 3, turn 4. Took Reapers in multiples. I'm going to take the Limbus here. Ooh, Caliborn the Wise. Good elf card. Attack with elves, you scry. That's the elf thing going on here. Treason of Isengard is interesting. Dreadful as the Storm. I just don't like these kinds of cards. Maybe this is my older gameplay and bias. But a combat trick essentially, or an attack trick that turns something into a 5/5 for a turn. I don't know. Maybe the Ring Tempting You is good. I don't know how good it is. We're going to take the Captain of Umbar. Just because it kind of goes into what these decks are doing. Slip on the Ring is cool. It's a blink, like a value blink. Save some stuff. Get a good block in. We'll take that here. This card is cool. It's one of many recent cards that are 2-drops that eventually explode to hit a target for their power. Artifact or land destruction. But I would say most of these cards are... This is the best card in the pack, I think. Just straight up. It's pretty good, but not there. I love long list of the Ints. That's fun. Not going to play that. Banish from Madoris. Exile target creature for 5. And 2 less if it targets a tapped creature that attacked me last turn. Yes, please. Or we can tap it, I guess. Can we? I don't think I have a way of tapping anything currently. I guess I could exile my own Pippin, but probably not the best thing to do. Okay, well, I'm happy with what we got going on here. Unfortunately, no cards here currently that have just unbelievable individual card quality like we were talking about, and no cards here that are hyper synergistic. Mirror of Galadriel, I've had this played against me several times, and at least twice, so a couple, not several, and I've never seen anyone actually activate it. So that's something. We're going to take the second breakfast here. Combat trick. Maybe we can get a bunch of tokens out. Got another captain, or this Dreadful as the Storm. I still think I'm going for the captain, although I don't know if we're playing 2. I'll take Slip on the Ring just to cut white cards here. Although I don't think white is an appreciated color in this set. It seems to me that people... Last draft I did, at the end of pack 3, basically every white card was being left. And I don't know... okay. There's some other... I say other. There's some real Magic people in here. Okay, and the Stalwarts is Gileath that we passed before. Enters the battlefield, the ring tempts you. Whenever you draw your second card each turn, it gets a 1/1 counter. So there are a couple knights that get 1/1 counters for drawing cards. So let's check that out. The other major benefit here of Pippin, by the way, yeah, we'll take the red card, is that you can use it as a Mother of Runes style card. So they attack you with their big orc army or whatever. You give them protection from, I guess, creature. I guess that would be the most efficient thing there. And then you're good. You're golden. Okay, so there are actually some really good cards in this pack. Eagles of the North is excellent. Now, it is 6 mana, but it's 6 mana with plane cycling, so you could pitch it in one of your earlier turns to get a plains. Enters the battlefield, creatures you control get 1/0 and first strike until end of turn. So you get 5 creatures out or 4 creatures out, and you plop this down, and it creates a really pretty brutal board state. Arwen's Gift is pretty cool. Scroll of Isildur is great. I don't think it's not a card I'm going to pick here. I'm probably going to pick this Eagle, but I think it's neat. 1 target artifact, tap 2 target creatures, draw a card for each tapped creature target opponent controls. So it's getting around here. I actually like this card a whole lot. Dunlin Crabane, but we're not going to take it. And this is cool too. It's a reanimator and stuff like that, but we're going to get Eagles of the North. There's a second Eagles of the North. Now I wish I had not chosen the first Eagles of the North, because I could have gotten that Saga that gives things invisible, but that is okay. Not invisible, invincible. Meneldor. When it deals combat damage to a player, exile up to 1 target creature, so blink something. Do I get benefits for blinking things? Shire Sheriff, I guess, if I wanted to reset it, although I have to lose a token. I don't have anything currently where it's like, ooh, it's I got a combat trick-wise. Oh, I guess Eagles of the North? That's after combat, right? Well, we can build toward that. We can do that. We've got another Eagles of the North. It might just straight up come back. Got a Scry Elf here. An Escape from Orthanc, which is pretty cool. I don't know why it's +1/+3 in flying. He should have phased out. Samwise Gamgee, look at him. Little goofball of his whole family. We're not gonna play this card, but I do like it. Oh my gosh, we got 2 halfling peasants. We got Samwise the Stout-Hearted, which that really looks like Sean Astin to me. Really looks like Sean. When it enters the battlefield, choose 1 target permanent card in your graveyard that was put there this turn. Return it to your hand. Ooh, that's interesting. So it's what do you call it? What would normally be a black card. I guess it's the flash thing going on. In Nimble Hobbit, which is cool. We don't really have any ways of making foods right now, but I bet we can get through. Let's try this. Let's try this 2/1 that reanimates something. Or not it doesn't reanimate it. Kind of getting low here on white and blue cards. None of these are... This is probably the best. I like... This card has been cool. I played this earlier. Played 3 maybe in a deck, 2, 3 in a deck, and it was really great. This card's been used against me, and it was really good, but obviously that's not where we are. So I guess Protector of Gondor is where we need to be. These are both common, so it's not like one is better than the other, and we're just not in the mill plan. Let's do Protector of Gondor. I think the weird thing is that the white-red deck is like a, low to the ground attacking stuff, an aggro deck. I don't know why I couldn't come up with that word. I think it's an aggro deck, and so it means a lot of the lower casting cost white cards get absorbed by that. So it's kind of hard to figure that out. Maybe we can get some blue ones. Lost Isle Calling. Whenever you scry, okay, well, I'm not scrying. That is pretty cool, though. Oh, and you can take an extra turn? That's a cool constructed card. This is great. I'll exile target creature for 5. And there was the 2/1, 1 blue and 1 card there that I didn't take, even though I did say I need cheaper creatures. But we're okay. Knights of Dol Amroth, same deal as Sailwarts of Osgiliath here. Gosh, how do I know all of these Lord of the Rings words? Same deal, just cheaper. Draw your second card a turn. So we're gonna pick that up. I would like... I don't even know what Hugh the Entwood is, but I don't like it. Morally, I think it's bad. Okay, well, we could get another Banish from Edoras. But that seems risky. Take Fog on the Barrow Downs, which is removal. There are... it's a pacifism, but the issue is that lots and lots of things in the set that I've determined so far have... we're going to take this, by the way, but they have triggered abilities, and those triggered abilities, such as Arwen Undomiel... I played the Scry deck, the thing before this, and the draft before this, and I didn't have this card, and I played against this card, and it beat me so thoroughly that it made me sad, actively. And I wish I had it now. I'm just going to take the white card. We're not pivoting to any of these other things. But things are looking pretty good here, I think. I don't think Fog on the Bear Downs is very good. Arwen's Gift, Scry 2, Draw 2. We're probably, I mean, we do have 2 legendary cards. It's a sorcery, though. Blech. Blech. All right, I'll take Arwen's Gift. Nimrodel Watcher. Oh, that's cool. Just straight up hating. This is really pay 3, draw a card. Or 2. Oh, you know what? Okay. I'll think about it. Nimble Hobbit here. Probably, where are we with our 2-drop, 3-drop? Could we have another Captain of Umbar? It's a 2/3. We're probably not playing all 3, but it's okay. And we'll get this equipment. If we could got the Watcher anyway. I would like to have a couple flyers. I think the equipment gets way better with flyers. I did see Mark Rosewater the other day saying that white blue was like an evasive flyers deck, and I haven't seen that very much. You know, this is cool. Just a good old fashioned, naturalize on a stick here. Glowing. I got Lord Tupperware beat me with Glowing earlier. Handily. And Bewitching Lichcraft. When it enters the battlefield, tap enchanted creature. Oh, and it can't untap if it doesn't have 1/1 counters on it. I think Meneldor is probably better, but we've got a Meneldor, and this is like fairly good removal. It taps it. It's cheaper than... I know I was just complaining about triggered abilities here, but I don't know. Maybe that's good. Faramir seems really cool. We've got a Faramir already, but this other Faramir seems great. Beginning your end step, if a creature died, draw a card. Whenever the ring tempts you, if you chose a creature other than Faramir, get a 1/1. That seems pretty good. How are we getting tempted here? Do we have any like good ways of getting tempted? Slip on the Ring. I could play my other one. And I like a token. What else would I play? I'd play Saramir's Trickery or Smeagol. Well, maybe the Smeagol will come back around. Rangers of Athelion. There's a battlefield, gain control of up to 1 target creature with lesser power. Ooh, and the ring tempts me? Oh, that's cool. Well, this seems pretty good. A control magic for 3. Steelworts, this is a lot of... so people weren't taking this earlier. This came last pick in pack 1, or like second to last, something like that, at the end. Greyhaven's Navigator is cool too. So yeah, we got some good stuff. I bet something from this pack comes back that's maybe playable. But I'm going to take the Rangers here. That's also a really good sign that I got good stuff coming down. Like Gwalhir the Windlord. Gwahir. Chilos to cast as long as you draw on some cards. Birds have Vigilance. Feels like I'm being tricked. Birds have Vigilance. So I was just complaining about blue-white flyers not really being real, but it seems like it is. It would be hard to draw two or more, so I'd have to draw 1 additional card. So I could pay 1 here to do that. Let's turn a Gondor, do you? Oh, that seems really good. I'm taking the Horn. I know that other card is probably better, but the Horn, I have so many ways of making humans. X is the number of humans you control. I think most of my creatures are humans. I got birds and humans over here. And Eagles of the North. Yeah, okay. Cool. Imra here. Draw your second card a turn, create a 1/1 human. Cool. I could do it again. Caster, okay. Or just a instant speed draw a card, which might be good. And Eagles of the North. Wow, I'm just getting this is like really when you're like, oh gosh, am I making the right decisions? I don't think that getting a second one of Prince Imrahil is best. I think I have a lot of things that trigger now off of drawing a second card. And I'd rather be able to guarantee I could draw that second card. Storm of Sarm, man. Oh, that's cool. I mean, I'm not going to play this, but this is cool. Took Reaper, Arwen's Gift. That draws 2 cards. Soothing of Smeagol, which tempts me. Let's take that. It's a bounce card. Glorfindel. My cousin Jeff used to make fun of Glorfindel all the time. I think he thought the name was silly. We'll take the Arwen's Gift and probably not play it. And we will take Westfold Rider and probably not play it. Okay, Esquire the King. It's a pump. Or Hobbit Sting. Just like that. Oh, cool. Y'all, we got a stew going. I personally think we got a something cooking here. Now, we might be playing mono 2-drops, but I promise, that's good. People like it when you play only 2-drops. No, we'll basically drop everything here that isn't synergistic with what we have, and then we'll go from there. Oh, that's a good card. Or at least an acceptable card, but this seems good. Horn of Gondor, if this didn't make a 1/1 human, I might not evaluate it very well, but it creates a 1/1 human itself, and then every turn after that you can double up. And we have things that are making 3 1/1 human tokens. They're not even like soldier tokens, they are human soldier tokens. So seems pretty good. And another Eagles of the North. We're actually going to play that. All right, let's see what happens. We got to cut 6. I really wish, can you not, we can't sort. I don't think there's a way of sorting spells and not spells, right? Weirdly enough. All right, let's get everything that's not, whoops, not a creature here and put it over here. Soothing Spiegel. One captain of Umbar can go, I think. Whoop. I would like to keep 2, but I think 1 can go. I want... Oh, you know, Faramir. If creature died under your control this turn, so it rewards you for attacking. I can always trade in a 1/1 for that. Faramir and Faramir doing the... what do you call it? The Spider-Man meme here. So I need to cut 5 cards. Ooh, that's going to be hard. Well, I do have lots of ways to sacrifice a token. I'll never play Shire Sheriff that turn 2, I don't think. I don't think I'll ever have the token for it. We can cut... Limbus draws a card. So Limbus... Ooh. And it scries 1. Okay, I think this is the deck. I don't know if this is the best form. Leave a comment. Tell me what you would have done differently. Maybe I'll play a game and see how it feels. There's another version of this where I like that it's got all the Eastmark Cavaliers in here. It's got Slip on the Ring, and the second Breakfasts, and skips all the basically like a linear aggro deck. But here I kind of want to gum up the board long enough to then draw a bunch of cards and make a bunch of tokens and attack and come in with a big Eagles of the North turn. Eagles of the North are also pretty cool playing with Slip on the Ring. I'm playing 1, but I can play Eagles of the North and then blink it the next turn to swing 2 times, 2 big swings in a row. Yeah, we'll try it. Also, being able to blink Samwise there is pretty good because I can have a creature die, Samwise in play, blink Samwise, bring that creature back to my hand. There's a lot of good value plays I can make here. I don't know. You tell me what you think the right deck building might have been, and we'll go from there. It's hard to know. Now, I might lose every game here. I really don't know. But we're going to find out. Well, I can play Pippins. That's all that matters. And rescue Pippin from death. Let's keep it. All right. I'm not dead yet. Okay. But I like the art for Mushroom Macho. We like them. We like them shrooms. I could, yeah, let's do this. I hope they play a thing, make the Watchdogs bigger, get on me, and I can bounce the Watchdogs back to their hand. Let's see. I'm not going to block those. How about them dogs that I'm not going to block? Okay. Well, it would be great if I had a land. That would be perfect. But I don't, so. Oh, well. Okay. Ooh. Uh-huh. All right. Yeah. There you go. Basically, time walk. Basically, get to do a time walk. That's fun. Who could be mad about that? Ooh, the Vial of Galadriel. And the Watchdogs. I don't know what this does. Draw a card where you have no cards in hand. Draw 2 instead. Cool. So it rewards you for emptying your hand. This is a real bummer. I'm going to attack. And see if they'll block. Thank you. Thanks. Basically, I just kind of want to, like, make sure they don't win out of nowhere, you know, while I'm doing this thing. So, my Ring Bearer cannot be blocked, so I am going to swing in here. Tempted by the Ring has all these different things to it. Okay, great. So I can pitch a card here. I'm going to pitch... probably Stalwarts here. Okay, so number 1, you create a Ring Bearer. You designate a creature as a Ring Bearer. And it can't be blocked by creatures with greater power. It's got 4 power, so it can't do it. Oh, that's cool. And then these abilities stack every time you're tempted up to level 4, where you start just like doing all kinds of wild stuff. But right now we're on level 2. I'm gonna play the. Oh, let's see here. It costs 3 to do this. That's a 4/4, and I'm not gonna. That's a sorcery, so it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna play the Horn. So they're probably gonna hit me pretty hard next turn. They're gonna hit me for 5, I bet. And next turn I can play Faramir and start really getting a bunch of humans, because if they attack me that next turn, I can get creature tokens, human tokens, and then I can start cloning a bunch of them. Yeah, I can see here. I'll take the 4. Elrond's pretty brutal. Whenever you scry, you put a 1/1 counter up to each X target creatures with the number of cards looked at. So if you scry 2, you get to put 2 1/1 counters out in the world. Pretty brutal. I am going to go ahead and get the Faramir thing going, though. And make them have it. You know, even if they hit me for 8 next turn, I'm okay. What do they have? And I will go ahead and attack here. And I'm going to pitch a Captain of Umbar. Yeah, instep, choose an opponent at the beginning of that player's next instep. So if they attack me, if they didn't attack me, I'll draw a card. If they did attack me, I'll create 3 1/1s, and then next turn I can clone those 1/1s, and I'll have 4 1/1s. They don't have anything with trample yet, so they can make the biggest creatures in the world, or they can kill my creature immediately. That is cool, I guess. I guess I'll allow them to kill my creature. Okay, let's see if they actually activate this thing. Ooh, they're going to hit me for a lot here. Okay, well, I will block here. Because next turn I can now kill Elrond. And I still get the 3. I didn't know that, actually, but that's great. Okay, I guess I get to draw a card. But Elrond gone forever, and I can play my Pippin. And I can swing and loot here. Do I have a token? I do have some tokens. So let's get rid of... Oh. What's the next stage here? Becomes blocked by a creature. It sacrifices in the combat. Oh, that's pretty cool. Is it better to have the cat? What am I going to be able to do next turn? I can exile something that they have next turn with the Shire Sheriff. I'm going to get rid of the Captain of Umbar. With the gamble being that next turn I can Horn of Gondor and make 3 more tokens. And I can chump block this turn. I think I'll be okay. I can make 2 more tokens next turn. If they can give their creature trample, I'm in big trouble. Okay. attacking. Okay. I will chump block. Please don't. Okay. Very good. Okay. Ward 2. Okay, excellent. Well, let me loot first. Let me see what I can get with looting here. I will pitch Eagles in the North here. I'd rather keep my land. Let's hit for 2. I'll activate there, so I'll create some new tokens. I'll play a land. I'll play my Shire Sheriff. I will sacrifice one of my new tokens. And then I'll get rid of this thing for now. And I'll end the turn. Currently, they don't have any way of... they're trying to empty their hand so that they can draw 2 cards instead of 1. And so that's something to be aware of because they're going to start drawing 2 cards a turn. If you gain life while you have 5 or less life, you gain twice that much life. Oof. This is still going to cost 4 to scry 1 and draw a card. They cannot do it this turn. Wow, really? Okay. I will block. Yeah. I will block. And then I'll use Pippin's ability. Card type of my choice is creature. Is Saruman. And I keep my token. And you gotta tap creature now. I could play Eagles in the North this turn. Let's see, what would that do? Oh. Can I win? Let's see here. No, I can't. I don't have enough mana to win. But I can... No, I can't, like, remotely win. I will... Okay, well, let's hit with Sam first. Because I want to be able to see what I got. Okay. So I think I finally pitch the Ringy Blinky. Hit. This is Ward 2, so this will cost 5 total. I would like to do this, so let's go ahead and activate my ability here. And then we will Leechcraft here to make them spend mana to move the Galahadrin Bow. I was bragging about being able to say all these Tolkien words. I don't know about this one. The bow. Make it move the bow over. And then in the turn. And I've got Pippin's ability up and ready to use. And then we might be okay. We might be good. Okay. It's not a very scary card. And let's see, I'll have 1, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 attackers. 3 blockable. I'll be very close. 2 blockable, not 3. Oh. Oh, okay. That's interesting on their part. So they could have... Oh, no, they couldn't. Untap that creature comes from the... when you play it, is basically flash it in. Okay. I was going to say, I think they did a thing wrong. All right, so 6, 7, 8, 9 creatures. So that is 12 damage, 13, 14, 15 damage, 16, 17, 18 damage, 19, 20, 20. Yeah, this should be good. I hope. Weirdly enough, Sam will be blockable this turn, but yeah, this is good, right? So they block 2 and they take 12. Yeah. Why am I having like math problems here? Pitch Plains. As far as I can tell, this is game, unless they have a way to exile or prevent some damage. And have enough blockers for the swing back if it matters. I am being extremely cautious in like actually playing this appropriately. Okay, that's still fine. Okay. I don't know why I had so much hesitation here. Okay, look. Eagles of the North plus this horn is pretty cool in this deck. Maybe I can actually pull down some of the other stuff going on here. I mean, what happens if I don't know. That Sam I was going to say, oh, I can't. I'm looking at the wrong thing. Lord of the Rings Limited. Resume. I don't know why I hit my decks there. This is a human. What if I pulled out this halfling peasant? I mean, it was pretty cool. It did work out. Yeah, maybe I'll keep it. Why be mad about a thing that just worked? Okay. This is not as good as last time, but we have lots of things to draw into that would be good. So let's see what happens. Maybe I'll just die immediately, but maybe I won't. I don't know why these are my lands. I mean, I like them. I like this one. I like this Plains in particular. I think this is pretty neat. So, ooh, we got Gollum. Patient Plotter. Oh, that's fun. I think I'll hang out. Oof. Let's see what gets played here. I might flash Sam in here to block the 3-1. I did not do that. Let's see what else gets played here. Oof. This card's a bummer. All right, let's go ahead and I'll throw him in now. It's really a bummer I'm not getting any benefit from it, really, but... And I'm drawing every land on the planet. I'm going to exile Gollum. He can't be played from exile, right? No, from graveyard to hand. And, yeah, I'll swing. What you doing here? Okay. I mean, I'm happy to take a card out of someone's hand for them to play a thing. I am going to have a 4-3 next turn. Ooh, Grishnak. That card big now. Gain control of target non-legendary creature and opponent. Non-legendary creature. Okay, got it. So Grishnak basically makes your orc army big, or whatever amass army you've got. Makes it big, and then you get to kind of steal some dudes from it. Well, this is good. Let's see, good, okay. Alright. Now I'm feeling okay. I've drawn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lands. I've got 17 in the deck. So, now they're drawing cards. They're where I was. The ring thing here, the Tempted by the Ring, is like a real power thing. Ooh, this is cool. Yeah. I'll choose their creature to be my ring bearer. I am going to get hit pretty hard here by the Rohirrim. They might just hang back, though. They might have to kill their own creature to keep me from drawing cards. Ooh, Luke. Put one counter on it. Put 2. Okay. I'll get hit 1 time. Yeah. Okay. So let's do one of these. Let's pitch a plains. And let's play this thing. Oh, I guess the ring tempts me, so I probably should have. Probably should have done that before, but I'm going to hold on to my land. I don't think I need very many more lands. I need 6 is the max I need. It would always be better to play more spells, of course, but if I wouldn't be able to have cards that I'm looting with, you know? I guess I'm going to... Huh. You know, you wonder, this is where not knowing what every combat trick in the set is, like, really harms you, because there's a lot of open mana. I have to block something. Probably better if I block both, because this is going to get bigger. So I could trade, and they get their Crabane back, and then I have a Shire Sheriff. And if I can draw anything that will make a token, I will be able to play it and a Shire Sheriff. And I've got several cards that will make a token. And I don't think they can... I'm gonna go for it. Let's see what happens. No combat trick. No combat... Oh, wait. Is this on the... Okay, no. I thought it was an on the board combat trick. No combat trick. I'm gonna touch my hand here, so it's like, oh, what's he got? What's he got? What's he got? What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? What's going on here, yo? Here, I'm touching this card. I'm doing something. I'm getting ready. Ah. Oh. Okay. All right. Interesting. That's neat. All right. Here we go, y'all. It's exactly what the doctor ordered. So I'll sacrifice the token, get the Ugluk, and hope I can do something before this thing kills me in 7 turns. Land. Have drawn a land. Draw a land. Only have a land. Okay. Only have a land. Don't have a card to play. Don't look at your graveyard. Ugh. All right. Well, I need to draw a human. Drawing a human will, like, radically improve my life. Literally, there's, I don't know, 6 cards I could draw here that would be highly beneficial. Right, great. X1, where X is the number of humans. I currently control none, so I need at least 1 to make it work. Okay. It's not going to do it. They don't control an army. All right. Right, this isn't a human, right? Yeah, halfling soul. Wait. Where X is the number of humans you control. Yeah. All right. Just making sure it wasn't soldier. Come on. Yes. Okay. Here we go. Now, this is still going to be hard. But now I can block this thing. I can make human tokens. We're good. I mean, we're not good. I could still lose. The likelihood of... okay, they'll get their feller back. Can't do anything about that. No. Okay. So they can attack me for 4. because they can crew. I can trade, but I'll still have a token. This is going to be hard. I'll need to draw, like, really explicit removal. So let's do this. Because I have to block Grand. God, this is going to be brutal. I feel like I'm not coming out of this. Yeah, it's gonna be very hard to come out of this. I need to draw another human, and preferably a human that makes a token. So the 3/3 plus a 1/1 token for 4. Nope. Well, it doesn't have trample. All right. Yeah, feel like I'm not gonna win this one. If they've got 2 lands in hand, maybe. Okay. Up to 1 target creature can't block. All right. Well, that is... I actually can respond to that. Just going to have to go to full control here. I should have killed this 1/1 flyer like a million years ago. And if I had, I'd probably be okay. All right, let's go to attackers. Go to full control here. They're getting to cycle through stuff. I get a mountain next and then a 6/6. So I need to, like, figure something out pretty quick. Yeah, oh no, even the thing that taps is going to be not as good because this can just remove a 1/1 counter and untap. So, I don't know how I'll win. Oh, from getting hit with the ring, of course. Blech, blech. All right. Well, that was a good game. Really pointing out the weakness, I think, of the tappy tap card here that I was kind of complaining about earlier. The Bewitching Leechcraft, right? Like it's a a lockdown spell to keep things from attacking me, and it would not have helped me there whatsoever. I do have a Protector. So this is what I was talking about, the Protector of Gondor. Would anything in my sideboard have helped me here? I don't think so. Just trying to think of maneuvers I could make. I don't. Arwen's Gift wouldn't have done well. Drawing cards would have been okay. I wonder if we can. No, but Meneldor would have been good too. I wonder if I can take out Faramir here and put in Arwen's Gift. In that game, and in the previous game, I would have rather drawn Arwen's Gift than less good Faramir. Monocolored Faramir. Let's try that. I don't know if this is like real upside downside or anything, but I'll give it a shot. I'll think about it. All right. This is cool. Yeah, let's do it. And let's go here. All right. I was listening to the tunes. All right. Let's go ahead and play our fella out. If they got nothing, we're just swinging in for 2. Ooh, I like this Phyrexian Plains. Okay. They will play something, and I won't approve, but I can play a blocker, and we're good to go. This is especially good, too. Like, they can attack. Captain Umbar can block. If for some reason... I don't know why the ring tempts you if you're, like... farmer dies. I don't know what that... Maybe Samwise Gamgee's looking at the farmers, and he's thinking, oh, the perfect garden for me, Mr. Frodo. The perfect garden. He doesn't talk that way, but that's the best impression I have of Samwise Gamgee. Pippin. Playing Esper Colors. This is a great card. I really like Athelian Kingfisher a lot. And I bet that they attack with 2 Creeper purposefully so that they can trade with Umbar here. Or not. I would have assumed they want to get the thing going for it, for the thing up there, but maybe not. And we're going to play this. And I'm going to choose the Rangers to be my ring bearer. And no attacks. Let's hang back for a minute. Drawing another land, like, really changes our whole deal. Although, I guess we're okay. Oh, I didn't know. Oh, it's legendary because of the ring bearer. Being the ring bearer turns them legendary, and that throughout these drafts, I keep thinking, 2 legendary creatures, each legendary creature, and it's like, what? But you get one basically for free by paying the cards. I keep forgetting that. Okay, Eowyn. I like Eowyn a lot. I played Eowyn earlier. I think it's a quite good card. Okay. For some reason, I thought the 2 Creeper had first strike anyway, and that's clearly not true. Okay. Okay. So land here's pretty great, because I'm just going to do this. Eowyn can, like, make for some issues. Basically, what she does is really neat. They get first strike or vigilance. She chooses a creature, first strike or vigilance. If it's equipped, it gets both. And that's pretty... And equip abilities cost 1 less, so it's pretty brutal across the board. But we're going to swing in here. We're swinging with everything. Pippin's a real barn burner over here. Control against protection from card type, so if they have an instant to remove my Rangers, I can protect it. I'm probably not going to block with it. I'll just take 2 at this point. I like this card art for the Grey Havens, by the way. I think it's neat. Our dastardly devil. The Duneland. The Duneland Crebain. Someone let me know what the Duneland Crebain's all about. Is this some sort of, like, major Tolkienalia creature? So this is an instant. So I will be giving it protection from instants till end of turn. Yeah. It's bad. It feels bad, doesn't it? Let's go here and let's make the Kingfisher our dude. And yeah, let's do that. Because I would like to draw and discard. Ooh, okay. I think Arwen's Gift is going to go, as weird as that is. Yeah, that makes our Stalwarts bigger. And if they want to trade here, that's acceptable. I will do that. Okay. Because if I draw a land, I'll just play Eagles from the North and swing for mini. Ooh, Gwahir. Well, I will exile Gwahir. Oh, really? Oh, okay. Accepted. Yeah, I would rather get rid of Gwahir first. And then let's go here, here, and here. Oh. Well, that's tempting. Okay, yeah. I'll chuck that. Right. And so let's go to full control. Now I will give the Rangers protection from creatures and kill these creatures. You can get tempted by the ring. I think that's fine. I'll play my land out and then pass the turn. Well, I mean, if they have instant speed removal, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, getting like, Mother of Runes is a bummer. Mother of Runes for card types is like a specific kind of interesting bummer. So hard to be mad about that. Yeah, well, this is fun. I mean, winning's fun. Losing's fun too. I don't expect I'm gonna go 7 whatever here, but 2 wins and 1 loss, I'll take it. We'll keep going. Keep going till we're in or we're out. All right. Oh, I'm playing against LSV. Can't wait to lose. Nah, we'll keep, even though this is not a good hand to keep. This is the first time that we've gotten to draw Prince Imrahil. I also don't have a way to make a token. Okay. Elrond's really cool. Let's go. And I'm going to swing in. And the reason for that is I would be happy to trade Elrond. I don't really know what my... This card's cool too. I played this earlier. I wish maybe I had put some more effort to pick some of these up earlier. If you control a legendary creature, it's just a 3/2 for 3 that draws you a card. It's really good. And we will... 5 cards in hand. I'll play Mana Lore. And sit back. I don't have any way to draw extra cards here. Although, whatever LSV plays next, I can... If something big, I can banish from Midor's it. So, we'll see. If not, I'll Stalwarts and hope I draw into card draw. We'll offer that. Okay. Cool. Okay. Scrying and only one scry this turn. I'm going to go ahead. I'm worried about 2 spells in a turn. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of Elrond and swing for 3. It's an interesting thing about Meneldor. They don't give it vigilance. They give it the ability, which is a cool trade-off ability, right? To swing or not swing on itself. I would love to draw anything. Ooh, Gwahir. I would like Meneldor to be my ring bearer, and I would like to draw Arwen's spell of card drawing. Please. Stalwarts of Osgiliath are really interesting because they like the unimproved one trades well against the improved one, which I think is pretty cool. Okay, yeah. Right, so like, but now still my Stalwarts of Osgiliath can trade. Uh-huh. Yeah. I will take that. Oh, cool. Okay. Then the ring tempts you. I don't think that I can do... I really wish I had a token. I really wish that I'd been able to draw a second card at any point in time. Yeah. Let's do this. Oh, okay. Acceptable. I mean, it is fun to play one of the greatest players of the game of all time, playing your mirror deck back to you and just beating the shit out of you with it. There is something fun about that part. That's going to be it. Good game, LSV. I think this is like the second or third time I've ever played against LSV. And I think I'm 0 for 3. Or 2, whatever it is. All right, let's get back in there. See what we can do. Well, like I said earlier at the very beginning, there's something fun. You know, it's not fun to lose the game. Although I like playing the cards, you know, so it's kind of a win-win. But there is something fun about playing against people that, other than very small events like this kind of thing, I probably would never play against because I'm not, you know, grinding out to the highest echelons of arena play, which is where you might find them mostly. And I don't really go to big competitive events, so I'm mostly playing like truly random human beings who I don't know anything about. So it's kind of fun to be like, oh, this is like someone from a major podcast or a property, and there was the random upshot possibility that I could have beaten LSV. Maybe I could have if I held on to that removal spell for one more turn. I don't know. Or if I'd drawn anything that would draw me additional cards to make tokens, that would have been good too. I did snap keep my hand at the beginning. That probably didn't help. However, I'm doing the same thing again, so hard to. They're mulliganing, I think. Is that mulligan? Well, I maybe, you know, let me know it down in the comments here for the video. What do you think about this set? I mean, is it the kind of thing that you? Oh, hello. So what you thought it might be? Is it different? I've had this really weird kind of thing where I've seen the things being promoted, and pushed, and at every turn I've been like, oh, this looks really cool. And playing it, I'm not mad. Oh, attack a player created food token. I'm not mad about the set as it is. I think it's pretty cool. I think all the cards are individually pretty neat. From one day of play, I don't think it holds together quite as well as I wanted it to. I feel like there should be. Hard to design it this way, but it feels like it should have been like a what in Magic terms is called a tribal set. There is halfling stuff. There is soldier stuff, as we've seen, right? You know, there's some of that, and like this person's probably only playing halflings. But I don't know. There's like, it's like the food deck, the army deck, the graveyard deck, the sacrifice deck, and I think I would have preferred kind of Lorwyn, basically. But it's a weird criticism to have. I don't know. It's pretty neat. Look at that. Look at those jiggly little food tokens. They're anyway. Set's fun. I don't want to complain about the set. I think it's interesting and neat, and that Hobbit certainly does sting. But I think in my head, I had a different imaginary of what it might be, you know? That's my ring bearer. These stalwarts are my ring bearer. Please don't kill my stalwarts of Osgiliath, please. Yeah, by the way, Hobbit Sting is rad. X creature to target X damage to target creature, where X is the number of creatures you control plus the number of food tokens. So it's always 3. You know, normally the issue with this type of card is like, oh, you cast it, they remove one of your creatures, you're 1 short, you just lost 2 cards for nothing. Hard for them to kill your little food tokens, you know, which is fun. Oh, they're going for it. They're pumping this bad boy up immediately. Let's do this. I'll keep this on the ring bearer. And we'll hang here. Can they do this more than once a turn? Yeah. So they can pump that thing up to a 5/5. Maybe they're stuck on lands. That's what I'm kind of hoping. Okay. I'll take it for now. What was that? There was an ogre yell. I don't know if you could hear that. Oh! I played this card earlier. It's cool. It's a human. Oh, neat, neat. All right, let's see here. So I can do 2 damage to something. And I can banish something. So I'm going to get rid of that bad boy. And they can't kill me next turn. So let's do this. Yeah, so I can see more cards. Yeah, yeah. And I'm hoping we'll be in a spot where they like double block with Mary. Because I'm hitting them for 10, right? They can swing back for 7. Yeah. I mean, okay, I'm okay with this too. I'm literally okay with any kind of blocking situation they put forward. I got this guy. And I can Hobbit Sting Mary down if I need to. Still be stuck on lands. Come on, still be stuck on lands. Don't kill my guy. Imrahil. Imrahil the Fair. Mm-hmm. They're highlighting it. Looking at this guy. Looking at this guy. Looking at that guy. Don't do it. Okay. Ooh. All right. Cool. Okay. I'm at 7. Let's see what happens here. They might just not block. I'm going to touch my hand to make it seem like I got a lot going on down here. Okay. That's a super risky thing to do. Yeah, well, we'll see. Yeah, attack with everything. Ooh, okay. No blocks? All right. And end of turn, I'll Hobbit Sting the Mary. Aragorn? Oh, cool. Neat. I like the Aragorn for this set. Oh! So they had that. They actually had the game the whole time, which is pretty cool. Yeah, Faramir. And then good game. All right, well that's the end of the thing. So went what 2-3 something like that. That's not the best Magic I've ever played in my life. I don't know what all the cards do. How do they do it? Who knows? But I think you probably enjoyed that. I think if you're watching this video, you're not just in it to watch people win. You're in it to watch non-celebrities lose to minor Magic celebrities. They're not even minor. They're like real Magic celebrities. I was defeated by all this. It's fun. It's fun, right? Anyway, I might play some more of this. I might put up another video of playing again. But I had a lot of fun doing it, and I hope you had a lot of fun checking it out. And, I'm not like a Magic content creator or anything here at Range Touch. We're just like hanging out and doing it. But I will have something I'm going to write about this set. I haven't written about a Magic set in a little while, but The Lord of the Rings is such that, and so kind of weirdly momentous, I think I have something to say about it. Yeah, so keep an eye out for that. And thanks for watching, and maybe another video will go up maybe tomorrow or something like that. But goodbye.